Oh, it's happened. We're live. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Great. Hi, everybody.
Hey!
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't
Hey,
understand
everyone.
cues. Hi, everybody. Welcome to season 9, episode 4 of Rivals of Waterdeep. We're so happy to be here in our brand new affiliate form. We have leveled up. The Rivals of Waterdeep are now affiliates on Twitch, and celebrate by giving us your subscriptions.
We'd love it.
We'd
Yes.
love it very much.
And your Prime sub is free 99.
Exactly.
Ooh, look at that.
Exactly. You don't even have to spend any money to support us, and that's just awesome. But if you want to, we're not going to stop you.
No.
I am your DM for the season, LaTia Jacquise, and I'm gonna let everybody else introduce themselves in the standard order of the overlay, starting on the left with Tanya.
Hello, I am your injured paladin blood hunter this week, Selise Storio, and both Selise's pronouns and mine are she, her.
All right, Shareef.
Hey, I'm Shareef. I'll be playing Shaka, Tiefling Warlock. Both of our pronouns, he, him.
Ryan.
Hi, I am Brian. I am playing Virgil, your Asimar sorcerer who just got caught trying to have a sip. Both of our pronouns are he, him.
Eugenio.
Hey everybody, I'm Eugenio. You might know me as DM Jazzy Hands, and I am playing Kent, our somewhat extra tiefling rogue.
So, somewhat?
All right.
Virgil!
We've all been there, right?
I mean,
yeah.
and
on one side or the other.
Yes,
And last
one
but
side or the
certainly not least, Masood.
Hi, I'm Masood. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at MaroodBoy, and I play Gazrick Nomrad. Both our pronouns are he, him, and we are going to be getting into some trouble this week trying to break down what is truly the economic situation at Candlekeep.
Oh my God.
Are there an oligarchy? Are
Oh my
they a communist system? Are they designed in a socialist structure? Is it a barter system?
Oh,
What
dear.
way can it be used to Gazrick's benefit? We'll figure it out.
Heaven help me. Before we find out whether Gazrick will dismantle the librariarchy, we have some sponsors to talk about, if you wouldn't mind, Shareef.
Yeah. Also, shout out to everybody with the hype train and the
Right?
subs in the chat.
Yes.
Y'all are
Big
awesome.
level
Y'all are
3
VIPs.
already.
Thank you. That's
Hell yeah.
amazing.
So yeah, thank you all for that. Let's start out with D&D Beyond. We have access to our character sheets online, dice rolling, looking up spells, NPCs, all that great stuff. Make sure to check them out at dndbeyond.com. And as usual, we will have a giveaway in the chat. So if you're listening live on twitch.tv/Rivals of Waterdeep, noon Central on Sundays, stay in the chat because we will have some entry codes and some giveaways for some bundles as well. If you're listening to the VOD or the podcast, make sure to try to come down on Sundays and check us out live to not only see our beautiful faces live, but also to get a chance at that bundle. Our dice trays and vaults are provided by Wormwood, WYRM woodgaming.com. And if you use the code RIVALS on your purchase there, you get free domestic shipping on that. And we are proud to be sponsored by Die Hard Dice. So check them out at dieharddice.com. Use the code RIVALSRETURN for 10% off. And also, if you use minis in your campaign, check out Eldritch Foundry at eldritch-foundry.com and use the code RIVALSDND for 10% off. If you want some geeky swag and some dope shirts and masks and mugs and all that great stuff, make sure to check out Stormcrow at shop.stormcrow.com and use the code RIVALS for 15% off. And if you want to sound so silky smooth like the Rivals crew, make sure to check out Blue Microphones at crew.bluemic.com/rivals. That is our affiliate link. So all of those purchases will give us some credit as Eugenio is showing off like Vanna White.
I zoned out for a moment, and I know you already did Stonecrow, but there's my Stonecrow mug.
Ooh.
And when the coffee was hot, it said caffeine. It did a whole thing, but so sorry.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. So that is our sponsor list. Thank you everyone for helping us get busy every week.
Heck yeah. I think if that's all we've got, then it is time to ready the whoosh. Get your whooshing hands ready. Is everyone ready?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
I've had a 9-finger whoosh before.
It's okay.
The whoosh is not really in the hands. It's
Wait a
surprisingly in your shoulder joints.
It
We're
is.
gonna have to. Can we
Actually, I would
homebrew
agree with
a
that.
9-finger whoosh as the feet now? We got to homebrew that.
Yeah.
All right,
that.
everybody. Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
That.
You're right. It is all in the shoulders.
It
It's
is
all
in the
about
shoulders.
It really
How
is.
far you go.
If you get exciting at the end, there's a little wrist action, but really the fingers very
The
little.
fingers they don't do too much.
Yeah.
Just follow through.
Yeah.
Terrible.
No. It's like shooting a basketball. Like it's in your
Yeah.
shoulders, but you do need the fingers at the end for
Right.
the follow through.
Yeah.
You need it for the follow through. Yeah.
Is that what
I
that
did
is?
not come here to be called out like this.
We're not calling you
Okay.
out. We are just discussing the physiology of a whoosh. That's all.
Yeah.
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 This is about to be a whole dissertation.
This is about science.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's about science.
Excuse me, other sports medicine doctors. I have something for you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What happened last week, y'all?
What happened last week?
We just whooshed.
We're on a trip.
We're now on a
we're in a
rolling
magical.
That's it.
Like we're in a mansion that's in a
on the road.
carriage.
Yeah.
Was anybody there last week?
Yeah.
We
so,
no, we all were. We all were. I swear.
so before we got in the carriage,
Yeah.
so I know that Shaka shared with the rest of the party that he had the dragon scale. So like we were deciding kind of like what to do with it. Should we bring it? Selise decided to store it in her room. And then we all just kind of, did our things, our pre-trip rituals.
Mhm.
Did anything else happen before we got on?
I was very happy about the rivals huddle, like all of us getting together and like deciding what to do about the scale. And then everybody kind of went to bed to prepare for the trip.
Yeah. We all went to bed. Kent packed a lot, which is an understatement. But he packed a lot. I remember Shaka and Kent going to the carriage first, but I don't remember what. I think everyone else was. Something else happened while we went to the carriage first, and I can't quite remember.
That would be Gazrick.
Yeah,
And,
I had some questions.
Oh right, yes.
Gazrick
Yeah.
had a lot. Some.
Just few, man. I just need to understand the economy system that he is walking into. Gazrick is always at first a merchant and a druid second, and so
she was about to magic you away. Okay,
Well,
that's where we were.
So in a place where maybe magic resides and presides more than monetary value, Gazrick might learn something, or he might not. And in the meantime, he's asking a lot of questions, trying to figure it out. I think I'm so sorry, LaTia. What was their name? Our guide to Candlekeep.
Amaya.
Amaya,
Yeah,
yes.
Amaya.
Pestering Amaya about questions while their party was loading all of Kent's gear. And then other things that I feel like we did was made sure Duo and Brian were set up to like handle the manor.
And Brian rolled a natural 20 to walk upstairs.
Yeah,
He did walk upstairs.
Mobility
I was very
is
worried.
I can't
honestly,
even do that in the morning.
the physical
Yeah, I can't
therapy,
do that
like
either.
it's incredible the adjustment to the robot. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, and then I remember Shaka was worried after we loaded all of Kent's stuff if we'd all be able to fit in the carriage, but then we found out that we had access to a magical mansion inside, like on a portal to a mansion on the carriage, so we can.
That carriage though, that mansion though.
It's very nice. Yeah, and everyone's got their own sort of room, right? Everyone's got their own.
Not only does everyone have a room, but if you think of something, it manifests.
Right. It's like the room of requirement.
Yeah, it is like the room of requirement. We don't have
secret.
that license to say that, but yes, it is. It is very
it's
similar.
the room of everything you need.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is
I
like
just blanked out whatever you said. It's gone. Yeah.
Sorry.
It is like
It's
that
tough, man.
required
Today.
room.
It's really tough being a fan of things.
And like there's a secret chamber. Yeah, but whole bunch of stuff. There's a firing goblet. So like Shaka, he like manifested a burger. He manifested his room to look like his room at Troll School Manor. And I also remember one cool thing was that if we looked out the window, it was as if we were looking out the carriage, so we still saw things passing by, as if we were inside of a carriage, but we were in the mansion. It was a definite like a TARDIS kind of situation. Kind of thing. So yeah, it was cool.
Very fun.
Yeah.
And then
go ahead.
I was gonna say we found out we're gonna be. Is it a week of travel? Is it 2 weeks of travel? I don't.
About a week.
It's about a week, right? Yeah. Okay.
And that is where you all left off in your various rooms, in various states of relaxation, and that's how it's been for. I'm gonna roll a number.
Oh dear.
Nah, that's how it's been for the last 2 days.
Oh, 5 years.
5 years.
No.
You guys step out of the carriage and it's winter.
Oh no!
It's cold again.
Selise would just leave.
No.
This entire party does not like that. No.
No, you have been traveling in relative peace for the last 2 or 3 days. The Sword Coast flies by in the magically manifested carriage windows. You've been in relative comfort for the last couple of days, aside from the moments where you have to step out of the mansion for a little bit just so that Amaya can refresh it. Because you come to realize that it is not a forever spell, it is a 24-hour spell. But Amaya appears to be well versed in arcane magics enough that she can just keep it going.
Oh,
and it doesn't have to stop.
Okay, good.
Because that would pose a problem for
everyone. For everyone, thank you. There are all kinds of reasons that everyone would have a problem with that. Not just me.
Actually, it's weird because like I wouldn't think it, but now that we have to step out like once a day, it's like the one nuisance about it. I can't it's like oh, I got to get out now. And just look, feedback for you, Amaya, if you're thinking about project testing the service.
No.
Just... Anyways, I'll be over here. Like steps off.
Amaya gives you that look like I am providing you with the utmost safety, security, and comfort on this week-long road trip, and this is what you have to say to me.
Feedback is always good. Feedback can always. I'm done.
Virgil's entire body language is like just slightly in front of Kent, like we're new.
We're not.
Jazrick, what is?
We're not. Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
And Selise is just like I brought them, so I'm just gonna. She's doing like the protective. They came with me, so y'all better not start nothing.
I think it's very clear. Gazrick speaks only for himself. I really think in this moment,
that is very clear.
It's explicit. No one's getting on board on the economy talk. Like.
Yeah, Shaka's just eating burgers. He has essentially turned into. You can choose either Jughead or Wimpy from Popeye. He is one of those.
That's awesome.
Not Wimpy.
Not Wimpy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's the equivalent of Tuesday in favor?
He's I don't know.
Oh, there is a thing. I'll find it. Or LaTia probably has it up.
I don't actually. So I was gonna let you handle that if you wanna discover, because honestly in Faerun they don't have like weeks like we do. Their weeks are 10 days long, so technically this journey is like a 10-day, not a full like not a 7-day, but that's
Oof.
more Forgotten Realms history than we're gonna get into right now.
don't want a longer week.
They don't
Yeah,
have,
it's a
guess
longer
we
week.
have to name them.
That's more. It's more burgers. It's just
Guess
more
we
burgers.
gotta
more-
name
it
the
is more
days of the
burgers.
week now because I don't think they exist.
Yeah.
Right, so
Oh no.
submit your requests for days of the Faerunian week.
Wow, Masood's day. How did that just happen? Wow.
Oh my god, I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's wild. It's the
Just-
ninth
Wow.
week of
Just
the week.
created that Wikipedia account just now, right?
So I'm gonna get an email saying that the Rivals Wikipedia wiki page has been edited.
Yeah.
I get a cease and desist from Lotzi.
Like, don't joke about that.
No,
So sorry.
guys, we take our canon very seriously.
But yes, the last couple of days have been, you got that 2 weeks before you had to go on this journey, and now you've got another couple days of what appears to be, more relaxation, and you don't really know what you're doing with yourselves.
Mm.
How's everybody feeling?
Great.
Selise, weirdly enough, is spending more time with Kent and Virgil than with the others. She's just like chilling with them, sharing her whiskey, because she's just like, Gazrick's going to get us put off this carriage. And she's still studiously avoiding Shaka in this whole conversation.
I would say Gazrick, after like the first 2 days of just like hanging out in his the hot tub in his bedroom, I think it moves on to finding, my bedroom can be anything, but are there fixed parts of this mansion? Like, is there a library and can I read the books there? Or I think Gazrick really wants to know, like, if knowledge is power, like, what's the extent?
Okay. So yes, there are, because this is a Maya space, she's not giving you all free mental reign over the territory. There are fixed points in the mansion. There is a library.
Cool. Yeah, and then I think Gazrick will try to just read what's in there, or like figure out what those books are out, or just get a vibe for it.
Okay. So you roll me a percentile. Just roll me a percentile.
Okay. That is the D100. Cool. Putting it so people can keep it 34.
34. Okay. So in your sojourn through this library, you come across a whole bunch of like extremely varied titles. There's, Faerunian history and, treatises on, the Lords of Waterdeep and all of that history. And you even find a couple of that are like the care and keeping of owlbears and, hill giants. Are they hills or are they giants?
Honestly, I've been meaning to read this one.
So yeah, there's a whole range, and as long as you are able to take one out and read it as you like.
I think this kind of becomes Gazrick's spot then. I think he just kind of like pops in and it's like, well, if I'm here and I have access to a library, just like sits down and just starts reading, at least out of like, if knowledge is power. I think in his is like, well, then I'm going to try and get systematically finish this library before I move to another one.
Okay.
Shaka would like to look for Amaya and have a conversation with her if she's available.
Ooh. Yeah. Amaya has been kind of everywhere. Like she had like, if you all have congregated for dinner at any point, like you've seen her go off into her own kind of space in the mansion, but you can find her. She might be in the library. She might be in the kitchen. There's a neat little sitting room. But yeah, you are able to find her.
Okay. Which of those rooms will she be in?
She'll be in the sitting room.
Okay.
With the
All right.
with the candlestick.
Okay, so if she's in this, sweet. So yeah, so I assume that she's kind of like, you know, engrossed in some sort of either reading or just sitting there. So I don't want to like just jump in there, but I walk kind of just on the periphery of the room, and I say, "Is it okay if I join you?"
Yeah, Amaya, she is sitting. It almost looks like a big like train style window. She's sitting with like a cup of tea or something, and she looks at you and she smiles warmly and she says, "Absolutely, come and have a seat. What can I do for you?"
Great. So I go and I sit down and I say, "Well, I'm just a little nervous because I don't know a lot about Candlekeep, and just wondering if you had any pointers for any new people to Candlekeep, like things to do, things not to do, you know, like things that you think that a new person should know."
Oh, of course. Well, the hard part has been covered for you all by way of your entrance gift. As I mentioned, it is you can't get into Candlekeep without first providing a piece of knowledge that Candlekeep doesn't have.
Right.
And that's been cleared for you as you all will be assisting in the acquisition of new knowledge, as it were. So, but I mean, obviously, it's a vast, vast fortress. It is part fortress, part library, part other things that even I don't know about. And you won't be able to get everywhere, but
So when you say fortress, do you mean this is like a guarded, like a castle or like a prison, like, or is?
oh no,
I mean,
not a
fortress kind of worries me when you say fortress.
that's fair. When I say fortress, it is a giant castle. It's massive. It is absolutely gigantic. It is guarded, but not necessarily like her strong fortress guards, and she will actually even like hold up sheer and spield, spear and shield.
Like she brand. That's an knockoff brand.
Okay, but now I want stats for the spear and steel or whatever you said.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Yeah, I'll write those up afterwards. But the library monks are they're not your everyday library keepers. They value the knowledge contained within Candlekeep and will absolutely fight to defend it.
Oh, is there a section in Candlekeep devoted to puzzles of some sort?
Oh, of course.
Would we have access to that section?
I don't see why not.
Okay, sounds good. A bit of a, you know, and like Shaka kind of looks, he kind of, he looks like he's adjusting a tie that he doesn't have. Like he's kind of like, I'm a bit of a puzzle meister myself.
I see.
So I might have something to add to the collection.
Well, that would be absolutely fantastic. I mean, you'll definitely find puzzles to your heart's content in Candlekeep. And should you have puzzles that Candlekeep may not have, we would be more than happy to add those to the ranks of the shelves.
Great. All right. Well, I feel better. Thanks for giving me a little chat. I'll leave you be with your tea. Look like you are enjoying yourself, and I'll see you when we get there.
Sure. Hey, Shaka, can you make a perception check for me?
Yeah. Not pressing. There we go. That is a nat 20.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome. Cool. So you continue, like as you are taking your leave of Amaya, and she is completely focused on you. The excitement that you exhibit towards finding a place in Candlekeep that you are happy to peruse, and also the prospect of having more knowledge added to Candlekeep, you take a look out of the window behind her, just in time to see something barreling down the road at the carriage.
Oh.
It's quite large.
Oh.
And I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
So-
+0.
Click the saving throws part. Okay.
Hey, you got a 16. Okay.
Get it,
Okay.
Gazrick.
Okay.
17.
12.
13.
The DC
27?
was 25. Yeah.
Don't say it like you didn't know that was gonna come.
I did.
I feel less now. The good job Gazrick feels a little softer.
All right. Selise, what did you get?
17.
All right. Kent.
27.
Wow. Virgil.
13.
Okay. Gazrick.
16.
Shareef, you can make it with advantage because you see this coming.
Wait. Let's try that.
For what it's worth,
again.
I'm almost certainly in the tub, so if I should roll with disadvantage, that's fine.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Eugenio.
All right.
Roll a disadvantage. It can still only be like a 23.
Actually that's an 18. So there you go.
Wow.
It's much less.
Wow, so low.
Wow.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. So yes, despite the fact that you all are in a kind of magically enhanced space, you all are kind of sent rocketing off your feet or off your butts if you're in a tub from wherever you are in the mansion. As Shaka, you see this huge, multi-headed, disgusting thing ram the carriage. And based on the view that you see in the window, it has knocked the carriage off of its wheels.
Oh no.
Oh no. So we're inside the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So if the carriage is tilting, is the mansion also tilting, or are we still like right side up?
No,
Yeah, what
very
is the
good,
gravity
very good
system?
question.
Yeah.
No. Very good question. So for the moment, because Amaya was caught off guard as well, the gravity of the mansion does shift. But as she rights herself, like you can see this, you can see how this is happening, Shaka. But as she rights herself, so too does the mansion kind of right itself.
Sweet. Wow.
And,
Amaya, what was that?
she stands up and she's got tea all on her front, and she looks.
Oh no!
Like she looks outside the window, which has begun to right itself. You want to make a nature or Arcana check for me, Shaka.
All right, I'll go Arcana for sure. 25.
25. Okay. So yeah, outside the window, you can see, you've seen trolls before. You know what trolls look like. It's not normal for trolls to have this many heads, and in places where heads shouldn't be.
Oh.
And yeah, it is currently bashing at the carriage. Everybody else, but with the exception of Kent, because like you just did like kind of this graceful swan dive roll out of the tub.
Dripping wet.
Selise, and Selise, who you're caught off guard, but you don't get like knocked prone or anything as the mansion kind of like goes off kilter and then rights itself. If you're near a window, you also can see what's going on.
Oh dear. Question. So even though I'm near a window and can see it, do I know how to get out of the carriage easily?
Yes. I mean, you know that the mansion you know that the mansion door is at the carriage door. So if you leave the mansion, you should be able to leave the carriage.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my sword and start heading toward the door.
Alrighty.
Virgil! The hell was that?
Are you just dry off and join us?
Okay.
Question for DM.
Yeah, what's
Those two, I forgot their names. The helpers of
Kim and
Amaya.
Finch. Yeah.
Yeah, are they in the Are they on the carriage? Or are they in the mansion?
They are on the carriage.
Oh my god.
Oh. And let me roll dexterity saves for them too.
Oh jeez. I was trying to befriend those warriors.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
They have been knocked off. You don't know what happened to them because you can't see the front of the carriage from the window that you have.
All right. Then yeah, I follow Selise because not only do I want to see what's going on, I want to see what's up with them. I want to save them if possible.
All right. So Gazrick, what are you doing?
I see. Do I see Selise rush out the front? Like, I imagine I get out of my room, make my way down towards the entrance, and see Selise run out with their sword, and Shaka quickly follow after. I'm gonna cast Investiture of Wind. That's the word. Yes. And it's a concentration spell. Lasts up to 10 minutes. Until the spell ends, I gain the following benefits. Ranged weapon attacks made against you have disadvantage. I get a flying speed of 60, and I can use my action to create a 15. We'll get there. But I think I quickly cast the spell, and you see just like wind begin to whirl around a Gazrick because he starts to float and just zooms out the door to float behind them. Yeah.
Okay.
Very much Zahir energy from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Got it. Okay. All right. So everybody is following suit. Kent, after some time getting his armor and everything back on.
Oh, I was told to come to dry off and go, so I have my boots on because those are important, and my rapier. But then I just have my my silk robe. That's quicker. A towel,
Okay.
they said in chat. How dare.
+1 Tower of Snapping. It sounds good.
I mean,
Acts as a whip.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that. But no, just in a robe, a nice robe.
Okay. So Selise, you're headed out the door. Okay. So as you like kind of open the mansion door, what you see is the sky above you, because the carriage has been knocked on its side.
Right.
So the mansion, so the carriage door is kind of upright. Yeah. So you'll have to climb out, which won't be difficult, but that's what you see.
Great. All right, so I sheathe my sword and I climb out.
Okay. No check required. It's literally right there. And as you get out, you see, there's a big old troll who's smashing the carriage. Make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
All of us?
Anyone who's climbing out of the carriage, I'll say that.
All righty.
Well, I'm right behind her, so
Flying shortly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Got a 9.
Okay.
Ooh, not good. I only got an 8.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Shaka, what do your eyes see?
I got a
You've got to be kidding me.
I got a not natural 20.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
All right. So it's not difficult. Anybody who made a 10 can see very clearly. This troll is beating the absolute crap out of the carriage, and the two drivers have been knocked about 30 feet away. They are prone, but they are moving.
Okay.
I mean, so I still see that they're trolls, right? I can't imagine where I would miss a whole troll.
No. You can't miss a whole troll. It's the carriage drivers that you don't have a beat on immediately.
Okay. So does the troll notice us?
It seems a little preoccupied with destroying the carriage.
Can I take an attack of opportunity with Witch Bolt?
Cannot have that.
You absolutely can, and then I will have everybody roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh.
So it begins.
Wow, really ran the gamut of reactions to that.
Yeah.
The 2. It's cool.
Do I need to roll for Witch Bolt?
You can make that roll with advantage.
Okay. I'm going to use a different die because that one failed me on my perception check.
Okay.
Oh, that was not good. That was only 14. Does a 14 hit it?
14 does not hit it. Was that the first roll or the
first roll? And the second roll is, if I'm reading this right, because I was mixed up the 9 and the 6, a 16.
Okay. Yes, that does hit.
All right. I get to use D12s.
Yay!
I'm very excited. I never get to use them. Now I need 2 of them. I'll never have them. Here we go. So it's 2D12, no bonus. That is 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And do I get 2 attacks or 1?
If you're casting a spell, you only get the 1.
Okay. Well, I have zapped it, and I'm sure it's gotten its attention, and I will roll initiative.
You have. Excuse me one
Oh,
moment.
God. My initiative is terrible. You go in the dice draw.
We got that hit off, you know,
Yeah.
and you're kind of
no.
going back.
No, I only got a 5. That one roll. That
Are you
one
kidding
D20
me?
is
Oh,
not-
Virgil gets his greatest dream, which is to go
No.
first in combat.
No.
Well, Dahani got a 24.
Oh,
so
that's
let's-
true.
She did.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
okay,
I forgot
okay.
about Dahani.
Woo.
Sorry, Dahani.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, my initiative's a 5 too.
Like all my rolls, that roll, really?
There we go.
I was in
Everything I've
dice
ever
jail
wanted.
now, by the way.
Good.
All right. Give me a minute to get the initiative. Oh dear.
How do I combat?
How do you play D&D?
That is me all the time. Like, what? Why? No, why do we combat? Why?
The troll is trying to hurt our carriage, and we have a lot of. We have a lot of things in the carriage.
Very good.
I was just about to
Man, I
start
was-
doing Galaxy Quest line, so I'm gonna shush.
Yeah, I was gonna try to save our
Beautiful,
buddies first.
beautiful.
Oh, I mean, I think that should also be a priority. Probably not for me, but for some of us. Ugh. Okay. I have boots and a rapier and
Let
In a
me
robe.
do this.
a robe.
Robe, in a robe.
Yeah, you have
In
the
a
robe.
robe.
Let's not
Yes.
forget the robe.
And
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
take the robe.
know how many AC points that the robe adds to you.
Well, the
It's-
joke's on you. It's a robe of the Archmagi. I don't suppose it doesn't do anything for me.
He got it on a dig site and just never gave it up to anybody.
Just use
Wow.
it as a bathrobe.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The rest of that party was like, okay, we're done. And I was like, well, I'm going to stay and also keep this. Bye.
All right. So first is Dahani, who pops out of the carriage like, what? Oh, got it. And she's gonna make a couple attacks on this poor, unsuspecting dire troll.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
she's
bad.
gonna do some punches.
Love a dire troll.
The trolls minding their business.
It's just got
Ooh.
so many heads and
Ooh.
I'm not.
Shout out to D&D Beyond, 1, for letting everybody see each other's roles, and 2, the encounter runner that I am using for the very first time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So she gets 2 hits on it for some good damage. Very good, me.
All right.
Good me. Go
Right?
me.
Love to see it.
So yes, she pops out of the carriage and immediately like somersaults over it and like jumps on its head and is like pummeling, and she lands 2 really good hits on it to one of its many heads. And that will be her turn. Following her, climbing out of the carriage, you see Amaya, who is looking at this creature with something akin to, what the heck are you doing to my carriage?
Get it, Amaya.
And she starts to hum as she begins a blade song, because she is a blade singer. She unsheathes her rapier and tries to stab it in one of its many eyes. Ooh, she does so twice.
Yeah.
Ooh, Maya.
Excellent. Ooh, that's dangerous. Why did I give her that?
Are the NPCs
What did you
are the
do?
NPCs all gonna take care of
Yep.
the troll?
No, not a wit. What are you talking about? You guys have to fight too.
That'd be terrific.
I mean,
Possible.
Virgil just wants to go back to reading, so like,
Selise is like, I got
in-
my one spell off.
Amaya also kind of like somersaults out of the carriage and like rounds the carriage to like the side of this dire troll, and with two very quick stabs in succession, she jabs it with her rapier, and you see the wounds begin to kind of like necrotize and rot away. And that brings us to Virgil.
ooh, wow, that's a lot to follow. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Virgil's peeking his head out, and I'm gonna say something I've wanted to say in a campaign for decades.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Hey,
Yes.
do it.
You have to do it in the 8-bit voice, though.
No, we're not doing summoner. No. So do I need to roll anything before, or just
No,
cast the
it
thing and do
automatically
it?
hit. So just tell us
Okay.
what level you're casting it at, and then
Okay. Let's see. I forgot we have so
Oh,
many levels.
max level.
Okay, fine. I'm happy. That is backseating from within the call. I'm happy to take. So yeah,
That's right.
He's gonna cast that at 7th level.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Okay.
so
Man.
many.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
so many missiles.
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
And
5, 6.
does it? Okay. Does it automatically?
Oh,
There
a
should
second.
be a little bitty button next to the spell. Let me pull Amaya's
There we
up.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love everything about this.
oh
Okay. So
boy.
clicking
Two.
that.
So,
But
Oh,
do I have to do it for each?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
then-
it doesn't let you.
no,
Oh,
it does it as
doesn't let you add.
the sheet does rules as written, which is technically that you roll 1 and multiply it by the number of missiles, but who doesn't want to roll a handful of d4s?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So then
But also that was a good roll, so like that's fine too.
I mean, do I roll like 20 of them or like?
No, you'll roll let's see, it's 3d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
So you'll roll 10 d4.
Wow.
Yay, Zoo.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no,
how-
not 94 plus 9.
oh boy.
You've got okay. So I already
Love
rolled.
it.
Oh no.
Love to see it.
Wait. What? How many?
9,
Nine.
so 8 more.
Okay. So 8 more.
Yes.
Oh god. I love these. Oh god. They just like spun all over the screen.
Yes.
So total is 24 of all 9 rolls.
Well, plus 8
20.
more.
Plus-
Yeah, so
Oh god.
yeah,
Not 8 more dice.
No, 24 plus 8, 32. Beautiful. What is math? We're playing D&D on our own terms.
I know, right? We're doing good.
Exactly.
Proud of us.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty good.
Also, that was real good.
Yes, it was very
That
good.
was real good.
So tell me what your magic missiles look like, Virgil.
Yeah, at this point Virgil is unsure exactly what happened. I'm guessing that as we actually approached the manor door upright, all of a sudden trying to get to it, we did a weird matrix thing where all of a sudden we're like, wait, why is it? So yeah, he's popped out. He's just taken in stock, watched Ahani and Amaya do their thing, and there is just it's like the the bottom of his traveling cloak just swirls, like a wind has appeared from nowhere, and the bottom of it swirls, and he just kind of squares his eyes at this troll, and yeah, just kind of in an aggressive stance from his hands fly out these missiles, like these bolts just fly straight towards the troll.
I love
and
it.
it is
I love it. I love it. I love
he
it.
done mess with my day.
I like that.
I love it. I love it. All right. So following Virgil is it's Kent. Yes, it's Kent.
God, I love it when you get magical. All right. He says as he leaps out of the carriage, and Dahani's over there by the troll. Yeah. So
Both Dahani and Amaya.
Oh, and Amaya's over there too. That's right. So, seeing that, well, we have to join the party. So Virgil is going to run with the... Nope. Kent is going to run... I can't believe that's the first time that's happened in 4 episodes. Kent is going to run with his robe flying out behind him. He's going to draw his rapier. He did put his boots on, and his boots have those little bandolier things up the sides with vials in them. So he's going to stab into one of them really quickly with his rapier, and then to put some poison on the rapier, and then try and stab the troll.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, let's make sure that we... let's see how much I like it. Here we go. That is a 29 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
It's a Constitution saving throw for the poison.
Oh boy. See what our friend do.
Where is my... Okay, I'm so excited to be doing all of this. The question is... Okay, so no damage on a save. What was the save?
It was a 10.
All right, okay, so let's just roll a bunch of these.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to do sneak attacks. I'm just going to do it manually.
You have to yell stealth.
Right. That, I believe
so
that
as
is
he
tough.
runs in, he just screams, "Stealth!" And stabs him, probably in the back. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh man, that's so satisfying. Okay, so that is 38 with my
My
sneak
gosh.
attack because I have
God.
allies there. So 38 damage, piercing damage, and 10 poison damage.
All right.
And I think he's poisoned, if that's a thing that can happen to him.
Okay. So you see this troll grunt with the force of the wound and the poison that you have injected, but you don't see. You know what it looks like when your poisons take effect, and you're not seeing that.
Uh-oh. So just a slight step to the side to closer to Amaya and Dahani, and like, I don't know if you poison things, but don't.
Amaya looks at you like, got it. All right. Next will be the troll's turn.
Oh,
That
boy.
sounds about right.
Oh, goodness.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So that will be Kent, that will be Dahani, and that will be Amaya. That I need to make dexterity saving throws. Come on, Amaya.
Dirty 20 for Kent, right?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Wow, that's a fail on both Amaya and Dahani.
Oh no.
Oh.
You Kent successfully, very deftly, you're like, you see this coming. This dire troll, it kind of like turns back and looks at you and Amaya, who are on the ground, and it's reaching for Dahani, and you see it just kind of like rear up and like spin with its claws out, and you manage to successfully duck out of the way. Amaya does not. She takes an amount of damage. She does not look good though.
Oh,
I'm
And
concerned that you said an amount of damage instead.
An
Really
amount of
I'm very concerned about that.
Oh,
specific
just
phrasing.
an amount, just
Like-
Amount.
some amount.
and
It's
and
more than nothing.
insignificant amount.
Yeah.
amount. And he manages to kind of clip Dahani like at the leg. She doesn't manage to quite successfully get out of the way, but she has also been caught by this whirlwind of claws that this troll has perpetrated. All right. So next thing, Virgil, I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
I love you though. I just want you to know that I love you very much.
Oh, no.
Now I'm super worried.
That's worse.
Right, yes,
hurt
right.
my man,
Give
troll.
that compliment sandwich. Give that
Right.
compliment sandwich.
You're going to take 5, 7, 9 plus 4, 13. You're going to take 13 points of damage as from behind you,
Oh, hell no.
missiles very similar to the ones that you just launched at the troll
Ooh,
hit you in the back.
copied you.
Rude.
Who out here ganking my style?
How dare.
Right? And you see coming out of the bushes, this might have been an ambush, y'all.
Oh.
Coming out of the bushes
Did you
are
just
Does make
no?
sense.
Did you
Oh, yeah.
just
No, that's
ambush? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
two mages in long red robes have both launched magic missiles at you.
Are they
No, ma'am.
it's not my turn yet, so I'll save my question.
Yeah.
As quiet and reserved as Virgil has seemed this entire time, you hear about 30 seconds worth of utterance that is like a pirate sailor bar.
Oh, yes.
Oh my.
Goodness.
After those two mages go, that brings us to Selise, your actual turn now.
Oh, really?
Mhm. So for reference, I've put the carriage between the troll and Selise, Shaka, Gazrick, and Virgil.
Mhm.
Okay.
Amaya, Dahani, and Kent are on the side of the carriage with the troll. And these mages appear to be about 40 or 50 feet off.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm gonna use the darkness.
Not the
We got a
darkness.
theme. We got a theme going today. I'm here for it.
Sorry.
It is a range / area of up to 60 feet, 15 feet, which I can see. So I'm guessing I want to basically bring darkness to these mages that have ambushed us.
Okay, so you're going to cast it around them.
Yes, and just so people know, it is in the player's handbook, page 230. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. Darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it.
That is good to know, because I was going to say, I'll cast dark vision to then do spells into it. There's no need.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
it is magical darkness.
Cool.
So yeah, they there's nothing they can do. I just cast darkness.
All right.
Looking this up, that sounds so badass.
Yeah, it's super cool.
So, even though she doesn't have a staff, she's picked up some new tricks. She actually spins her new weapon, the double-bladed scimitar, in like kind of an arc, and then points it so the darkness comes out of the two ends toward the mage.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Oh, I love it. And when you say double bladed, it's like Darth Maul's lightsaber, that kind of double bladed.
Yeah, so basically it's a scimitar and there's a handle in the middle, but
Can you
it's like
split them?
each. I haven't decided, but we can talk about that later. But yes, she basically uses her double-bladed scimitar as a focus and spreads the darkness all over all of them.
I love it. Also, if you want to be able to split it into two single-bladed scimitars, yes, absolutely, because it's just freaking cool.
All right, look, they're still in my hands. So if something, if they want to knock up your butt, we're ready.
All right. All right, that'll be Selise's turn. Next is Shaka.
Man, I'm not sure how to follow that up. Shaka, he, he is thinking about the two, riders, but he also knows that the immediate threat is this troll, and these mages as well, though, because like now there's 3 people, right? So what I want to do is I want to.
I think I can handle the mages if you just a FYI.
What'd you say?
I think I can handle the mages on top of what Selise has done to like deal with them.
but Shaka does not know that. So Shaka,
you're right.
I'm like we don't have like the earpieces or anything. So
right.
Yeah. So Shaka is going to
Can we?
on every creature. Yes, it does. He basically, well, would you say that the mages are within a 10-foot radius of the troll?
The troll, no, they're on opposite sides of the carriage.
Opposite sides. All right, crap. All right, I'm still gonna do this on the troll though. Yeah, I'm gonna cast confusion on the troll.
I like it.
It has a wisdom 17 save.
All right. Using real dice, Mom. No. It fails.
oh.
Okay. All right. Then I don't think it happens this turn, but if it's if so then the troll can't take any reactions.
Okay.
And then at the beginning of its next turn, it has to roll a d10 and do a certain like behavior.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So yeah, you all see Shaka points at this troll like it's just ending its like furious whirling dervish spin, and it looks almost dizzy as Shaka points at this troll, and his confusion spell seems to take effect.
Very cool.
Will that be all for you, Shaka?
That is all.
All right. Gazrick.
Gazrick comes out the gate, like comes out the door of the carriage and is flying, so he just goes straight up into the air, and watches this troll get sort of pummeled a little bit, does it spin, knocks some folks back, and then these mages appear out of nowhere, seemingly, to attack. And then after the cloud of darkness gets dropped on them, I think Gazrick just sort of puts his hands together, takes a little bit of dust and grabs a little saliva from his mouth, puts it together and casts Ice Storm. I want to cast it over the darkness, so it's like the darkness is present and the Ice Storm is just a column above it, because it's a 20-foot column.
All
so
right.
I want to turn the
teamwork.
It's going to turn the area also into difficult terrain. So if they get out of it, it's going to be a struggle for them while they're in there. And while they're in there, it's going to be 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 on a dexterity save.
All right. I'm going to give them, they have disadvantage on this because they have no idea this is coming.
Nice.
And let's see, is that on this turn now, or will it be on their turn?
No, right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's a no for one of them, and that's a no for the other one. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Very cool. Okay. So it starts out, it's 2d8 and then 4d6. I'm just going to cast it, and I wonder if it puts it into the spell. Does it put it in the tracker? No, it does not. Cool. So 2d8 and then 4d6. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 25 points of damage to them in the darkness. And yeah, now it's difficult terrain, so it's going to be difficult to get out.
Okay. Excellent. That was a 60-foot radius of the darkness, or a 60-foot diameter, Selise?
Diameter. So as long as I can see them, it gives them 15 feet, but I'm guessing that would cover the the side of the carriage they're on.
Yeah. No, here I have just done a diagram for you all.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So that is what everybody is looking at right now. And then these wonderful people down here are Cam and Finch, who were driving the carriage.
Right. Cool.
The darkness.
The darkness. All right, that brings us to top of the round, which is Dahani. Dahani is going to do stuff.
Monk stuff.
Monk stuff. Yeah, she's gonna make 2 attacks on this troll with her fists. Yeah, that'll still hit. The 16. And that one will also hit. So
Nice.
that is a total of 15 points of damage. And then Mr. Troll has to make a Constitution saving throw because
Nice.
I just remembered how monks work.
Mr. Troll.
Mr.
Yes.
Troll.
Very Mr. now.
Oh, let's confuse him and stun him. Let's get it.
Right?
Let's just make it happen.
Unfortunately,
No.
for the troll,
Oh.
he is stunned.
Hey.
She uses this opportunity to kind of like float back off of him and land onto the carriage, which will end her turn and bring us to Amaya. Let's see. Amaya is going to take this opportunity to back up some.
Yeah, because she just got walloped.
Nice.
She did.
I'm glad because I was gonna tell her if she didn't.
You know, she does not look well at all. She's looking about 50%.
Amaya, I love
yes.
you and your coach, and I'm not walking to Candlekeep from here. We got this.
As she backs up, you see her kind of like spin her rapier and launch a firebolt from the hilt.
Yes.
Very cool.
That hits for, oh my God, Amaya, 26 points of fire damage.
that's fabulous.
That was the best reaction.
Get it.
Oh my God.
I feel like
built
one of
her
us
some-
like said that. I feel like one of us said that. Oh my God.
We're all like,
Oh.
In
And
that
those
moment,
poor
Gazrick's
mages are like, good.
Well, I mean, if they could see
Right, and the mages are like, what happened? What happened? Why are you screaming? What's going on?
what's going on, like they just hear like the throes of this dire troll that, and like what's going on. Now she rolled 2 10s and a 6 on that. I'm so proud of her.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Wow.
And that brings us to Virgil.
Okay,
You've been hit a bunch, Virgil.
I have been hit a bunch. I'm not. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't. Wait. Oh, hold on. Sorry. That was 13. That was 13 points, right?
Mhm.
It didn't save on my thingy. Okay.
How dare it?
How
I
dare
know. I looked up darkness and I think I came back and it reset this. I just had to look up darkness because that sounded so cool. Okay, so the troll's not happy, and we still can't see into the darkness sphere. It's just like they got darkness and iced and
Yeah, it looks like a reverse snow globe.
I love it. Okay. Let me see here. How's the troll look? Like, does it look like it has been phased by much at all?
It does not look very well actually. When as you see, as Dahani jumps off of it and Amaya moves back to launch this fireball, you can see it's like screaming and it's like bloodied all over and it's, you know, might be on fire a little bit, but
It's screaming and bloody. It might be on fire. Okay, so you know, like a bad day.
it's not having a good day.
I'm just
So you
you know,
had a
like
bad day.
day.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just play them that song. They'll feel fine. It's that.
Yeah, that'll make
right.
it all better.
There you go. All right, then in that case, if it's had a bad day, let's make it even worse. So I'm doing this because Tanya homebrewed an item for me.
Yes.
and it's amazing.
Sweet.
So yeah, like like at this point, this may be like the most pissed off you've ever seen Virgil, because you don't get like smacked back in the back after you throw some magic missiles and then someone like missiles you in the back. That's just not cool. Like, you missile somebody in the face, you don't missile somebody in the back. That ain't right. So he kind of looks at the troll. He's surveying everything, so he's seen that like Kent is okay.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody has to die horribly today. But yeah, he kind of shoots out his right hand, and out from his cloak appears a fan
Yeah.
that he just starts very gently waving it back and forth, just kind of creating a breeze, staring directly at the troll, and casts lightning bolt.
Nice.
Yes. I'm
do
so
it.
happy. I'm so
Let's
happy.
do it.
Is
Very
that a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, let me check. It is it is a dex
Yes.
17 save.
That it fails.
No.
So that is 8d6 lightning damage.
Oh, I thought it. Oh, I'm sorry. I am listening to the words in the wrong way in my head. So he failed his. Got it. It
Yeah.
failed his saving throw.
Troll failed.
Woo,
Yeah.
okay. So
Sizzle.
That was a fail.
Yeah.
Sizzle
that was a
time.
fail. Okay.
It was a fail
so
on the troll, not on you.
casting it at 3rd level, and it's 8d6, and
Oh.
that's a lot of dice.
Why do you
yeah. Go ahead.
Why do you think I wrote it that way?
Well, this is actually, I haven't even used the special ability of the fan yet. That's going to come later. This right now is just the fun focus. So yeah, it is. The fan itself is actually the spines of it are metallic, so it's actually bladed. So you actually just see like points of lightning arc along the fan towards the center one, and just sizzle straight towards the troll for 24 points of damage.
Hey, Virgil. I have a very important question for you. I would like you to very much please tell me how you kill this troll.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Ah.
Very nice.
Not to steal from Ken's thunder, but with
No,
style,
I'm so proud
obviously.
of you. Steal it all. Steal it all, baby.
I'd ask, how many heads did the troll have? I was very confused.
I hate that
by
question.
that. I was very confused because you said multiple, and I'm like,
Roll some die.
Yeah,
Roll some
hey, you know what? That's a good question.
I hate
Yeah.
it. This
We're
is a
gonna do
terrible
that.
question.
Yeah, that's about how many I have. So this troll had 3 heads in its normal head place. And then in various points on its torso, there were smaller, maldeformed heads.
okay. That's gross. Okay. Well then, yeah. So the lightning hits the troll square in whatever you would consider center mass. Because now I'm just
Still be
confused.
like the torso
confused by
area.
this troll. Yeah. So center, it hits at center mass, and what you actually see is you see nothing for a moment, and then out of the troll's eyes, you just see lightning sparking and conjoining across all and any eyes, and then after about a second of that, so it's like lightning struck it. After about a second of that, it's just explosions, but where the heads are.
Like fireworks, but the gross kind.
It's the gross kind.
Nice.
Got it. So yes, this is exactly what you see. This gorgeous display of fan performance as Virgil, like you start to see the lightning begin to arc across all the different points, and it finally coalesces into that one beam of lightning that shoots towards center mass of this dire troll. And as Virgil says, nothing happens for a moment, but then you start to see lightning arc across its body. And, its multi eyes begin to glow with this, inner fire that would be inspiring on anything else, but absolutely disgusting on this troll, especially once its eyes start to explode.
Mm-hmm.
And then with a great bellow, this troll just kind of like falls backwards and like sprawls into the grass behind it. Congratulations, Virgil.
Bye-bye, troll.
As it does that, Kent standing next there just starts applauding and like whistling. I can't do it, but like Kent for sure can. And then Kent yells over, "Thank you!" and holds out his hand. And you watch as like some sort of phantasmal something begins to swirl above the troll, and it swirls and creates this sort of little vortex that sits in Kent's hand and then coalesces down into this tiny little earring with a mini version, like a mini charm of the troll at the end of it. And I just put that in my ear.
Right. That would be your turn then, Kent?
No, that's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
When something dies, I can create a soul trinket out of it.
Neat.
So.
Then what would you like to do on your turn? Because that is now.
Well, that's a great question. I want to attack the darkness. I really don't, though. Here's what I will do.
I'm something in there. Just throw something.
Just toss something over that way. Yeah, I'm actually
toss
going to jump up onto the overturned carriage and pull out. I think I have a short bow, maybe. I don't know. And I'm just going to get a bead on the darkness, and I will ready an attack for if either of the mages leaves the area of darkness.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, should the mages leave, you'll obviously be rolling at disadvantage. Oh no. If they leave, you will not be rolling at disadvantage. I will let you roll at advantage because they will not be expecting you.
Oh. Sorry, I dropped things on my desk. It's fine.
Is it fine? Is it really?
No, there's dice everywhere, but it will be.
All right. So it is now the mage's turn, actually. Okay. Oh, that's just an action spell. Okay. You hear muttering and yelling from inside the darkness. Let me pull up their character sheets. They don't have that? That's unfortunate. I'm going to make a roll.
I don't know how you feel about this, but when I'm DMing, there are a few things that stress me out more than having to run spellcasters in combat.
It's terrible.
I love it when I'm playing, but if I have to do more than one, no thank you.
Okay. So somewhere approximately 40-ish feet in front of the carriage, there is a massive explosion as one of these mages, you assume, has cast a fireball, but was not able to accurately pinpoint where you all were. The other mage appears out of the darkness. You may make your attack.
All right, short bow at advantage. That is it's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so much damage.
It's like that gift from Friday where they're just like, real
fast.
Okay, hold on while I roll 14d6 for my sneak attack.
Oh my gosh.
So it was 10 piercing from the bow and another 58.
Oh my God.
So 68 total damage as I don't know, maybe we're high level, maybe it's still alive.
Yeah, sure. They took 25 last turn, so
I call this shot as precisely as you want to, Kent.
Yeah.
How do you kill this mage?
What is this mage wearing?
They are wearing like kind of deep blood red robes. And they are bald.
Yeah. No hood, right?
No hood.
This is gross. So I actually fire the arrow straight up into the air, and it comes down right on the like really high, like terminal velocity as it comes down high, and just goes straight through this man from crown to bottom. And we just
Yeah,
see
bottom.
the arrow like down there on the ground, and the mage sort of doesn't move or change expressions or anything for a moment until he just falls forward.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm impressed.
I mean, that felt good.
It it's was yes. Just yes. Like he misty steps out of the darkness and he like before he can even really get a bead on you all, that your arrow is gone. Like it's just like, and he looks confused because like you were clearly like aiming at him, and then and so
We're all paused and the whistling just comes from
and then it's just thunk, and he even gets some there's a moment where he even looks at you like before he just crumples.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good job. Very proud of you. Amazing. So that's him gone. And it's Selise's turn.
Is our mage still in there, or how do they react to their friend being like murked while in the darkness?
You know, if he could see it, I'm sure he'd have something to say about it. But there's one mage still in the darkness that you can assume.
Since I know that there's only the mage in there, I'm gonna throw a witch bolt.
Okay. You'll have to roll at disadvantage because you can't see where they are.
Right. No, I got you.
Okay.
So I'm just rolling a d20.
So much lightning.
Look, I love a good lightning spell. I always have.
Love it.
I mean, look, we're all in. I'm all in.
They hurt my baby. He hurt them back real bad too.
That's 23.
Yeah.
At disadvantage?
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, so the first one.
No, I got 16 again.
Yeah.
That's consistency.
Oh, that is.
Right.
And so Selise, you know your darkness spell. You know exactly where you placed it. You know exactly where these people were. And it's like your newfound abilities have given you like an attunement to the darkness where it's like, even though you shouldn't be able to see where this person is, you got it. So roll your damage.
Okay. That is at it is 2d12 damage for this, and it's lightning damage. Oh, poor mage. That is 14 damage.
Nice.
He having a bad day?
He's having a bad day.
Having a tough time.
All right.
I love that look of like when you're the DM and you're like, well, okay.
This poor mage.
We didn't ask them to ambush us, okay?
It's true.
Look.
We never scheduled an ambush today.
We were minding our business.
Exactly. Shaka, it is your turn.
What? I didn't kill it. Dagnabbit.
Yeah, man. Kind of not much to fancy to do here, so I'm just gonna pull out the good tried and true Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Now since we've leveled up, I now have three beams now.
Oh no! Oh god, this poor mate.
So
actually, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. This is the first level spell, right, Selise?
No, I did a second.
It's a cantrip. Oh,
oh, okay. No, because I was thinking about something else. Don't mind me. Go ahead, Shaka.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast. So let me roll.
All right. So yeah, you're rolling at disadvantage also because you're attacking the darkness.
Yes. So Sammy's have to roll 6 times then, right? Twice for each.
Roll. Let's just start with the first one.
Okay. All right. So for the first one, I roll a 12.
Okay, that misses.
Okay. For the second one, I roll a 10.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Oh
That
no.
misses.
Yeah, unfortunately.
dirty.
And for the third one, I roll a 20.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
So the first
A dirty
one,
20. Yeah,
okay. The first one, you watched where Selise fired her witch bolt, and you're like, okay, I think I got it. That first one goes a little too far left. That second one goes a little too far right. That third one, you're like, nah, it's got to be. I got this. That
Exactly.
third one, hits true, and you don't need to roll damage because he had 1 hit point left. He's dead.
Yeah. Yes.
Amazing.
See, it was like the Goldilocks method. It was like too hot, too cold.
Just right.
Just right.
And,
And you see at the very edge of the darkness the energy that your Eldritch Blast takes kind of like coalesce around this person as they kind of like groan and like fall back. Like Mortal Kombat, this is where you fall down style.
Yes.
all right.
There are a few moments where everybody kind of like looks around.
I'm gonna
Nothing else
grab that
happened.
mage's soul also. I have one more soul trinket slot, and I need that for reasons.
And now
Alright.
you wonder why he has so much luggage.
Yeah, I want to go over to Finch and I don't know why I keep forgetting their names.
Ham and
Finch and
Finch.
Winch. Finch and Winch is Finch and Winch is what I call them. Yeah. So like I want to roll. I want to run under them and try
Sure.
to wake them.
Yes, they wake up, like they've been awake, but in all the fighting, you can see that as you approach them, they were just laying low, pretending to be dead so that they wouldn't
Right.
get attacked.
Smart move.
Smart.
Good, because we did not check on that before.
Yeah, no, we had to go right to
Yeah.
initiative. Yeah.
I think it was like they're over there. We'll check if they're alive once we make sure we
Sure,
are.
they'll be
You gotta
fine.
fix
Yeah,
your own
that's
mask
good.
first, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I want to go over there and say, "Are y'all okay? Y'all okay?"
They sit up and they're like, is the fighting done?
Yeah, but is this a normal thing for y'all? Like, have y'all
No.
take carriages? Like, have you seen this before?
No.
I mean, carriage ambushes happen, but usually it's like thieves and cutthroats, not giant trolls and mages.
Yeah.
Where are we? Are we? I'm assuming we're far outside of Waterdeep. We're
Yes.
in some
Give me one moment while I pull
in
up
the
a map
middle
of
of
the
nowhere.
Sword Coast.
yeah,
love
yeah.
to-
We're like in rural Wisconsin. Somewhere.
Just somehow got
There's-
here.
Right.
There's a bunch of Confederate flags out there.
Yikes.
When-
No.
Too
But
far.
explain
too
the
far.
robes. That's
Yeah.
too much, though. That's too much.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that.
When I get when there's a chance, I'd love to investigate the mage bodies, but
Yeah.
good idea.
no rush. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Go
When we
ahead.
find out
and-
where we are, like,
Yeah.
yeah, because I want to know if Amaya has any clue as to whomst.
Right.
Okay.
No, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Dirty 20. Got a 12
beautiful.
plus 8.
Absolutely beautiful. I have found a map.
Find a map while you take it.
So you are just south of the Trollbark Forest, which is a forest that is in between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate is kind of like, now arriving at Baldur's Gate, doors open on the left at Baldur's Gate. So you're probably, had you continued going, you'd have gotten to Baldur's Gate like this evening, probably.
Okay. So then there's like no one else around. We're kind of like just in like it's not like we're in like a populated area in this troll.
No.
We just took out this troll and mages. Okay.
No.
All right. Cool. Then I guess the next person I want to go to is Amaya and ask her if she's seen this before.
Okay. This will coincide with a check that Gazrick made. Because Amaya has also gone over to one of these bodies. Gazrick, you have heard tales, tales only because you don't think you've ever seen any of them up at Icewind Dale, of the Red Wizards of Fey. Gross, notoriously nasty, bad wizards who are seeking control and absolution over all things. Although this isn't one of them. The robes look authentic. They're bald. Like, that Red Wizards of Fey are bald. Sometimes they'll have like really fancy tattoos on their heads. But this guy looks like he was just like he shaved yesterday and he did a really bad job of it.
Wow.
Amaya comes up to you, verifies the same thing, and then in response to you, Shaka says, what was your question again?
Oh, I was just asking if she's seen this before in her travels.
Do you have many enemies within the Red Wizards?
Well, no, these aren't Red Wizards.
Right.
I mean, a good attempt, I suppose, but people people are always interested in the knowledge that we have at Candlekeep, and attempting to kidnap an emissary or envoy is a good way to attempt to get into that.
But why under the guise of the Red Wizards? Why not as themselves? Is there... I mean to ask, and pardon for... I know I ask many intrusive questions. I get it. It's kind of my thing. But I just need to know... would someone be looking to start something between Candlekeep and the Red Wizards? Were these bodies meant to be mistaken for us to find?
That's a good question.
We could ask him.
Well, not the one you shot. He's in half, and I point to the two halves that are over there.
Oh, well, we can ask the other one then.
Yes, this one right here. Once he wakes up, I'd love to.
Wakes up.
Is he unconscious?
They're
Right.
I took his soul. He
No.
better not
Very
wake up.
Oh, that one's
Very
dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I think then, yeah, that's what Gazrick's trying to understand. Like, how do we talk to him?
Virgil just looks at Kent. Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, no, but I mean, you know how it goes. He may or may not decide to tell us the truth, but if we have questions, and I hold out my hand with the little silver wand that appeared there when I took his soul, and I say, we can ask him.
All right.
And Amaya looks at you with like you don't seem like any cleric I've ever met.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm not. Just a little trick I picked up in the Snowflake Mountains, and I close my eyes and sort of whisper a little. It's not really an incantation or a prayer. It's just a little something, and the wand begins to sort of disintegrate and blow away. And I sort of look at my... Well, we've killed things now together, so friends! And mostly to Gazrick, and I just sort of like nod, like, there one question. Go ahead.
What? Has... Would this magic have ever been... Would Gazrick have normally encountered any magic like this in Icewind Dale? Because since we've been playing, since I've been on, I don't think we've ever spoken to a soul we've captured in any capacity.
That's true.
Yeah.
Roll a...
I'm just trying to gauge my response. Is this
No, I don't. And I'm also
like...
being oddly cavalier about it.
Right.
Right.
Soul is mine.
Roll me just a general wisdom check,
Okay.
Gazrick.
Okay.
And Selise, was there anything that you wanted to do while they're having this little discussion?
Well, I wanted to check the mages, but having seen Can't do this, Selise would actually like to do an Arcana check, which I now get an advantage on.
Nice. I got a 21.
Okay. And then go ahead and make your Arcana check, Selise, and then tell me what you're looking for specifically.
If I recognize this, if I recognize it maybe as necromancy or something that maybe just Kent can do, either because it's like we've never seen Shaka do this, and he's also a tiefling.
Okay.
So basically, am I recognizing this? Is it a form of necromancy? Is it a tiefling magic?
Okay.
Because in the travel so far, Selise has not seen Kent do this.
No, you've probably seen me make a trinket or two, but not use any of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So first roll is a 19.
Okay.
And the other roll is a 12, so I will keep that 19.
Okay. So combining these into one answer, Gazrick, you've definitely like seen what clerics can do to some extent. Like, you know that they have the power to speak with the dead, to, you know, determine what killed them if it's unknown, or who killed them if it's unknown. But you've never seen, like, no trinket has been required for that in what you have seen. So this is something that is new to you, like this form of speaking with the dead. And Selise, this appears to be something unique to Kent in the sense that it's not tiefling magic. It's not, it's definitely something arcane and something necromantic, but it is a result of Kent's training. We'll say that.
Okay. I just had the stupidest thought, but I'm not going to say it. I'll just say that.
Hey.
I was just thinking you can't have necromancy without romance.
Look, when I said necromantic, I was like, is this really the right word I want to use?
It's time to get a little necromantic.
Yes.
No, don't say that. That's no, don't say that.
Oh, come on.
We can.
I said new romantic. I don't know why you. I said new romantic.
I know, right?
Romantic. What's wrong with you?
And the Gazrick just has his mind always goes to that place.
It's got the willies, man. It's weird. This magic is weird. It's weird.
And whenever my darkness dispels, I do want to go search the mages.
You can dispel it at will.
Oh, okay. Oof. It was gone.
Okay. So yeah, there is one mage that died within your darkness, and then the other mage that Kent shot, which is probably the one that they're all gathered around. So you can go and check out the darkness mage. Gazrick. It's okay.
Yeah.
I keep laughing.
I have a single question to ask this spirit now, while trying to gain control of the situation and his own face. I think Gazrick takes a moment and sees it, and last thing Kent told him was, all right, go ahead, ask a question. Right? Like, that's, ask a question.
Yep.
Straight up.
For whose order were you sent here?
You absolutely don't have to talk into the hand, but it's funny.
Okay, all right.
You definitely have to talk into the hand. Like, that's canon. That is canon.
That's canon.
Yeah. For whose order? So basically, like, what organization are you working for?
Individual or organization, just like get that sort of vibe. Like, who or what sent you?
Okay. So this small trinket, this wand in Kent's hand, glows just a little bit, and you hear the voice comes it is sourceless. Like, it's coming from the wand, but at the same time it is sourceless and it's all around you. And what it says is, we seek the freedom of knowledge.
Ooh.
Is the trinket destroyed once
It is, yeah.
Okay. And then as that sentence is uttered, the wand kind of like shatters into this ethereal sort of mist, and yep.
Wow.
I turn my head and I look at Amaya. So about this economy you're running about gatekeeping knowledge.
Um
And that's it, like just silence. Yeah.
Amaya, very wounded still, mind you,
Mhm.
looks at you and says, we do not gatekeep knowledge. Anyone is free to peruse the shelves of the great library. Some people just think that we should have little free libraries on every Baldur's Gate street corner.
I mean, you're right. That's ridiculous. But
I mean,
perhaps a small subscription fee may not be, to handle the infrastructure of the program, to keep staff. Because the way it seems, Amaya, right now is why your knowledge is free. The cost is still cheaper for them to attack us than to try and get it to net the other way.
Amaya just kind of lays on the ground.
Oh my God. Is she throwing a tantrum?
She's not throwing a tantrum. She
didn't get like messed up by a dire troll.
Yeah,
like,
she
just mad hurt. Yeah.
Anybody wants to roll an insight check on Amaya right now?
That's fair.
More than any.
Hold on.
I would like to do so.
Yeah.
I got a nat one. It's cool. I'll lay into Amaya.
That's okay.
And
I got a
no
nat
idea.
20.
20. I got a 19.
I got a 16.
Nice.
Okay.
My dice.
And apparently
no.
Virgil cast lightning bolt.
No, what just happened? No, that's not right.
That's not it.
And Amaya said,
Insight, chain lightning damage.
There it is.
Sure did.
Goodness gracious. 30-20.
okay,
Wow.
beautiful.
Awesome.
And what did you roll, Shaka, if you did roll?
I rolled a 19.
Okay, everybody except for Gazrick.
Honestly, it's in line with this relationship I'm
Yes,
building with
absolutely.
I love it. It's perfect. Yeah.
Amaya is just a person who works for the small publishing company that Candlekeep has decided to open. However, Kent, you get the impression that there is something that she is not telling you.
Oh, I am the wrong person to know that.
Or
Do
are
I
you?
think she's the president of Candlekeep? Is that my interpretation?
So
she is Candlekeep. She is all of it.
Amaya is Candlekeep. You are traveling with a
Only
sentient
you are
fortress.
responsible. Yeah.
You are traveling with a sentient fortress.
Exactly.
I like that.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
No, but you when she says that people are always in pursuit of the knowledge, like there is an underlayer to that statement that you catch.
I'll keep it to myself for now. But I do it was a joke earlier, but I do genuinely think that like for Kent, sharing battle together is like a big step. So I will probably tell the other four when we get a moment back inside the carriage. But for now, I'll keep it to myself.
Well, that's the thing. I'd like to ask Amaya. Well, first, is the carriage destroyed?
Carriage is not destroyed.
Just
and
on its side.
It's just on its side. And actually, as you helped Cam and Finch get to their feet, you actually see they go over to the carriage and they begin to cast mending on various parts of the carriage. I also as the battle begins to die down, you notice that there are no horses anywhere.
Where are the horses?
So wasn't it I don't think we saw horses until we got it was something with the horses last time. Like when we were going to it, we didn't see any, but when we got in there, we saw them. So I feel like we would have noticed if they would have ran off. Hopefully.
Is this some Cinderella nonsense?
Oh,
Yeah.
Pieces.
It's gonna turn into a pumpkin.
Like, are they the
Carriage.
horses? I'm like,
they're not.
all we kept
they're
hearing was my people will tend to the horses. We'll put the horses somewhere, and I'm like, where are the
Yeah.
horses though?
Where are the horses now?
Where are the horses though? Where the
Well, I'm just gonna say, hey, like Amaya, how are we gonna get there now? I don't see any horses. Are we walking?
No.
Like,
If we can get the carriage back on its wheels, Cam and Finch will take care of it.
What does that mean?
They are the dang horses.
They're not the horses.
You
They are
can't
the
tell me
horses.
they're not the horses. They're the
They're
horses.
absolutely
They're
the
the
horses.
Okay,
horses.
they're the horses, and they have to be back by midnight, or else it's gonna turn back into a thing. This is it now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so do any of you give Cam and Finch a look that suggests that they are the horses?
I look directly at their feet to see if they have horseshoes or hooves. I definitely look down at their feet. without a doubt.
Gazrick, while that's happening, I like realizing that there's nothing more I can get out of Amaya, at least out of this conversation. Goes to help them, like put it back up, at least like write it. And goes, "Hello, boys.
Finch is Cam is like I'm a girl.
Okay, hello, individuals. It's good, but you all didn't say hey, which is for horses. So this is how I know you're not. It was a trap. I baited you with a trap,
Oh wow!
and you didn't fall for it. They're good guys. They're not horses. It's totally cool.
Can I just like tap Gazrick on the back of the head for that?
I'm sorry. What is happening? What is happening?
Gazrick, you just feel like that.
The
Back
hat
ring.
falls off. Yeah. What?
I feel like Gazrick felt the spiritual tap all of last season too. Every time, just like somewhere, somehow, somewhere, Selise is like,
I love that.
Please don't die.
please don't die, Anyo. What's going?
I'm sorry. I also keep forgetting that I keep muting in the broadcast software, so y'all are hearing all the horrible noises I'm making, but the stream is not.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, never mind. So that sounded really weird when I just said don't die.
I mean, I was also dying of laughter,
I
so
can see.
that's all that you meant.
So good.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
Oh my God.
I'm actually not.
Gotten
But
so
yeah.
good.
So good.
No, we use the magical horses.
See, they're not horses, guys. The
Oh.
horses are magic.
Well, they
And
said they're magical horses. They did not say we are not horses. They could
Well,
be the
they-
magical horses.
That's true. But
Like-
they've passed my riddle, so we're fine.
Oh yeah, good point.
Mhm.
So, for the sake of brevity, you get the carriage back on its wheels.
Thank you.
Cam and Finch get onto the driver's bench and very pointedly look at all of you as they cast Phantom Steed.
I didn't
No,
do anything.
I didn't do
No,
anything.
no.
Okay, no, don't.
No.
It's
I'm
really
not with
Gazrick
him.
and Shaka.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
with
really
them.
Gazrick.
It's really just Gazrick and Shaka.
Okay.
It's like the conspiracy theory. Yeah.
They very pointedly glare at you, Gazrick and Shaka, as they both cast Phantom Steed, and two horses appear at the front of the carriage.
Hmm.
Did we aside from looking over the bodies, did they have anything on them when we looked over the one that was
I
more or
never
less
did
intact?
that.
Yeah, I was wondering if we
Oh.
actually
I'm so
just
sorry.
I thought that was the part
through
of the
their pockets.
investigation. Was
Yeah,
like,
I thought so.
Well, no, I put it in my head that Gazrick looked at the one whose soul Kent had taken, and Selise was going to look over at the other one. You rolled for that, didn't you?
I rolled for Arcana when I noticed what Kent was doing.
Oh, okay. So go
I
ahead
was
and
like, I'm sorry,
got
what?
distracted by the soul magic.
got
true.
it.
It's
Got
very
it.
distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will say that you find maybe a few gold coins, like maybe 25 gold pieces,
Okay.
and arcane focus and the robes if you want to keep them. If you want
I'll
to.
give-
Okay.
I'll give the robes to Kent.
Oh, we can make something fun out of these.
More stuff for
No
him.
notes, no other fiddly bits, no.
Nope.
I will offer Virgil the arcane focus.
Virgil looks at his
I mean,
fan.
he literally looks at it. He's like, sure.
You don't have to take it.
We can probably trade this for something. Yes. Sounds good.
Fine.
It's a good idea to flip it.
Do you want another smack? Do you want another smack?
Just see Gazrick just like actually runs back into the mansion at this point. He's just like,
And Selise pockets some gold coins. She's good. That's her
All
drinking.
right. And you all get back on the road, and that's where we're gonna stop.
Nice.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Halfway to Canada.
Yes, so
it's our first
good.
official combat. Well done, guys.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Fantastic. Oh wow.
Nice troll party.
This was supposed to happen last week.
I wondered.
I wondered. Mhm.
Questions. It's question time. We
Yes.
don't have as long as we did last week, but if you have any questions for the rivals as characters, for the NPCs, for the phantom horses, for the troll, ask them now. And questions that we don't get to will be answered on Twitter. Yes.
Wait, you can ask a phantom horse a question?
It's an NPC. Technically, it's an NPC.
Yes, that's
I mean,
all I
but-
want.
We might not give you an answer.
I mean,
Are you actually a phantom horse, or are you actually that driver in disguise?
Are you?
seriously?
Such a good episode, y'all. I love y'all so much.
Yes.
This was
Times.
yeah. I said in our like group chat. I normally do not like combat, but this one flowed. Like it was just like okay, everyone like
Yeah.
no.
No.
Yeah. It was a good one.
All right. First question is for Kent. How good did all that damage feel?
It was, you know what? It was really nice. Because it was a chance for me to show my companions another side other than the extra, well, a different kind of extra. So I really enjoyed it. Also, that troll smelled horrible and distracted Virgil, and that's why he got hit with a magic missile, and so there was, no mercy.
And then second question for you. Where did you hide a short bow and a robe?
I cannot answer that question without us getting kicked off of Twitch.
Fair enough.
All right. Question for Impaled Wizard, who I'm going to call Brent. How did it feel to have such a terrible ambush? I thought the troll had it well in hand. And looking at questions in chat, everybody's being such a troll. I thought the troll had it well in hand. I mean, we were just here for the Blade Singer, so we weren't expecting. Yeah. And then he keels over.
His last words are like answering a chat question.
Right. For the troll, how does it feel to have your soul relocated?
That is a troll. That is a troll question. Now.
That is a troll question.
Kent is going to cover his ears because he does not want to know.
The troll refuses to answer this question for the purposes of letting Kent keep his soul trinket.
Ooh, nice troll.
Oh.
I guess would this be
You
a
like
Selise?
that one?
Yeah. This be a Selise question for the darkness. Are you feeling attacked?
The darkness says, "Oh yes, I am. I came here to have a good time and attack these mages like I was instructed to do. And now everyone's giving me a hard time when I just came here to do my job."
I mean, it's just like the Phantom Steeds. The darkness is just came here to do a thing.
Yeah, it's just a 9 to 5. You know. Just
Yeah,
regular
right.
9 to
You know,
5.
Yeah.
Clock in,
it's just
clock
my
out.
my darkness job.
I think I want this darkness to be the 7th member of the Rivals.
It's usually a night shift, but it's the middle of the day. It's fine. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
The questions are ending up in chat, in our group chat.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh,
So, question for Gazrick. With all the economy knowledge you possess, you must have had encounters with groups like Acquisitions Incorporated. Do you see them as possible allies or like economic rivals?
Um, why not both? I think in an honest, truly free market with the establishment of support for those who need agency, we can have both systems at play. Gazrick's non-committal answer.
That is definitely a merchant's. That's definitely a merchant's answer for sure.
Absolutely. Question for Selise: what is your favorite Gazrick or joke/pun so far?
Wow.
None of them.
Wow.
I was gonna say,
That's the
can
right
we define
answer.
favorite?
Yeah, that's the right answer for sure.
None of them. Not a one.
And then our last question, because we have 5 minutes left, is for Amaya. Last week, I asked you which spell you would have cast or other physical threats on Gazrick. Have you changed your mind about the nonviolence? Amaya, who is still is currently situated in her quarters in the mansion, because thankfully that's not a concentration spell, is like I will admit the ice storm was clever. He has his uses. I will not commit violence on a person we are trying to endear ourselves to, no matter how much I want to.
You know what? Respect, Amaya,
Okay.
because I don't know if I would have that kind of
Amaya's
forbearance.
gonna end up being my best friend who I radicalize against Candlekeep. Just you wait. That's the long season arc.
And she closes her eyes and turns over and takes a nap. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. Let's go around and introduce ourselves again, tell you all where we'll be and all of that stuff before we find someone to raid, starting with our fiscally responsible gnome Gazrick, Gnome Rad.
Hey y'all, I play Gazrick Nomad, as you can guess. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Maroodboy, MAHRUDBOI. And yeah, I'm here on Sundays with Rivals of Waterdeep. Right now, I'm in between seasons for my stuff that I do with Stir Friday Night and Indoor Recess, but keep an eye out on your Twitters because things are in the works, and I truly cannot wait to share it when it's out. Otherwise, I'm usually on the Indoor Recess Crew channel on Thursdays, playing a Once Upon a Game, where we delve into narratively driven video games and talking about them with my friend and co-host Katie May. Besides that, yeah, just catch me on the internet. See y'all.
Thank you so much. Kent, tell us all the things.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio, also known as DM Jazzy Hands. You can follow me on Twitter at DM Jazzy Hands. Let's see, where can you find me this week? Tuesday and Thursday on my channel here on Twitch, twitch.tv/DM Jazzy Hands. We're going to play some Dragon Age. Good times. I do have an actual play D&D podcast that I am the DM and producer of called The Last Refuge. I think I keep forgetting to mention that in this outro. We drop new episodes every Wednesday. We are in our 7th season, so it's a lot. But actually, season 7's okay to hop in on. So, either a huge backlog or just start here. And I think that is it for this week because it's not a Harper's Tale week. So, yeah, that's where you can find me.
Yay! Virgil.
Hi, I am Brian. I've been your sorcerer who loves casting spells and describes them like an action movie that has an unlimited budget. You can find me as Urban Bohemian everywhere on the internet. I looked at my calendar and this week is blissfully free. So you will see me on Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday playing a variety of games. Possibly some food because we might get those disco chips in from Nestle. So there could be some baking this week. But otherwise, I will love to see you all next Sunday.
Yay! All right, Shaka.
Hey, you can find me at shareefjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com, or Shareef Jackson on all social networks. In addition to this game, on Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Central, I'm the GM for Kids on Bikes on Roll20, so you can catch that out at Roll20 app, either on Twitch or on YouTube. Check out the town of Techburg, and what's happening at the creepy school. On Tuesday mornings, I do our video game stream here at Arrivals at 10 a.m. as well. Currently playing through Spiritfarer. I upgraded the ship. I have finally built a tool, his workshop, and we're making wood and oak planks and all kind of cool stuff. So make sure to check that out as well. And then on a Thursday mornings at 10 a.m., I do the GM prep for Kids on Bikes at our Roll20's Twitch channel as well. So if you want to learn how to build maps and learn some GM tips and all that, make sure to check that stream out as well.
Alrighty, and Selise.
Hey, Cypher Tier everywhere. You can find me on my channel frequently, infrequently, depending on what I've got going on. But for this week, before we come back to Rivals, Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central, I'll be playing Flow Weaver, a 5e setting based on a VR campaign of the same thing. I get to play with friends like Gabe James Games, and that is on the Flow Weaver Twitch channel, so Flow Weaver VR. And also, we are winding up. We're almost to the end of our Cyberpunk Red campaign, which is on the Sirenscape channel. And then because of viewers like you, we're able to do 2 more episodes of D&D with the homies. So we're going to play again on Saturday. It was like we'll have everyone. We thought Megaran would be MIA, but he's not. So yeah, D&D with the homies. And depending on what's going on, I will at some point stream on my own channel again.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. I have been your Dungeon Master, LaTia Jacquise. You can find me everywhere at LaTia Jacquise. I have nothing, absolutely nothing going on this week, so you will catch me on Twitter if you want to, and then next Sunday here when we find out what awaits the rivals in Candlekeep. Thank you all so much. We are going to raid the Opera Geek, our beloved friend Kelly, so stick around while we go show her some rivals love, and we will see you all next week. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.